Hello and welcome to another video. Today I will be doing a plan with me in my Hobonichi Weeks. This is going to be the first plan with me I'm doing in this planner. I've had it for a couple of months now, and I've done a few spreads. I will actually take this off so that we can kind of flip through all of them. So this is the first week I got the planner. It does not look good. I was experimenting a ton. I was deciding if I wanted to use 3 individual boxes, if I didn't, tracking the weather and what that would look like, how I would use this space, what kind of bullet system I wanted to use, if I wanted to use washi tape. I was doing a lot of stuff in this week, so it doesn't really count. This is my first week with a system in mind, and I pretty much keep this system. Just so far, this is what I've been using. And these two spreads, I use just washi tape and various stickers that I already have. This week I used a printable kit from Planner Shack because this was when season 8 Game of Thrones premiered, and I wanted to have something special in my planner for that. I really liked. I don't know how I feel about stickers and in my Hobonichi and how many stickers I'm comfortable with yet. I'm still experimenting. I went back to a much simpler layout this week, just mostly washi tape. This week I used the Happy Scrappy March stickers, and I do really like this kind of system with just the longer day of the week, and then my top 3, my excuse me, timed appointments, and then a to-do list. And because you get so many of these date covers, and I really loved this Sakura theme, I used this for a very long time. 3 weeks to be precise, before moving to this kit from Sadie Stickers. I liked this kit quite a bit. It was very simple. She has 1-page kits. There weren't too many stickers, but there were enough. And I used this because it was my birthday week, and so I turned 22 and wanted to have a really pretty spread for that. This is this week. The first week of summer, I'm using a kit by the Coffee Monsters Co. It's it's one of her mini kits, so they're really thin, really small little sheets, and it's called Pastel Galaxy. And so this is this week. Now I'm planning a couple of weeks ahead because I have things coming up. So next week's graduation, I will be doing a lot of cleaning for the first part of the week. I think my boyfriend's parents are visiting us here because they're on their way to visit his brother. Then my parents get in the later half of the week for graduation, which is on Sunday. So I won't have time to film next week. So I already set up the week after that. But then the week after that, I'm pretty sure I will be traveling with my parents. They're going to get here late this week, come to graduation, and then we're going to go hang out. I don't know exactly where we're going to go. I hope that we will have a chance to go look in the area that I expect to be moving next year after this summer, depending on where I end up working or going to school. So this is the week that we will be planning today because I want to have this set up and I want to have a video for you guys. I haven't done a plan with me in here and I want to do one. So I am going to take the Hobonichi out of my cover, and it just slides in the back here. This is from Print Impression. It's a really nice cover. It fits almost perfectly. There's just enough room for 1 or 2 inserts, and so I do quite like that. And because this is so far out and it's during the summer, there's not a lot happening. We're going to mostly be putting down a base. I have this printable kit from Planning Choco. It has sunflowers, and we won't be using all of it. There are a ton of full boxes, and I don't anticipate using all of them. I'm not sure though. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. This is most definitely an experiment. I've actually never used one of her kits before. So I had to get up and go do something, and don't remember the last thing that I said, but I think I was trying to explain that I only want to use half of the kit at a time because there's so many stickers here and they're really cool, but they're too much. I mean, if I put every single sticker down, there are more stickers than there are room in the Hobonichi. Do you see this? If I just slap them all down, there's overhang. So there's way too many. I'm going to pull the details that I want to like emphasize and work from there. And then pull in some other stuff to kind of supplement and focus on more specific things. So for example, these date covers are really pretty, but I don't think I'm going to use them for this spread. I want to use this bottom washi because I think that's really pretty. And I'm just feeling the sunflowers. So I'm going to lay this down. And I'm leaving just a little bit of space at the top because I don't like it when my spreads feel too congested. And like they can't breathe, you know? So I'm going to do that. But what this means is that I want to focus a little less on the orange, a little more on the sunflowers, and a little more on the blue for this particular spread. And for some reason, one of the washi strips isn't quite perfect. I think maybe no, this just seems a hair too short, but that's okay. So there's the bottom washi. And now I want to find other date covers. So I have all these printable date covers. And I want to find something bluish. These are also from Planning Choco. That may be promising. Oh, yes. Gonna use this strip. Lips. So these are printable kits and I print them myself, so my cut lines aren't like 100% accurate. There we go. So that's looking good. I want to bring in, put all my date covers back. I have way too many date covers. I have too many stickers for the Hobonichi in general because I do like simpler layouts, but the stickers are so pretty and they're so cheap. Like relative to like an EC kit, a Hobonichi kit is like $2 and you can do the whole week. And it's really easy to like pick up 6 sheets and then realize, wait a second, that's 6 weeks. That's almost 2 months. But that's okay. Oh, here it is. I wanted this pen to write in the dates. So I believe this is the 10th. And I don't do, or I try not to, have like date numbers or overlays or anything because that will just make this way too bulky. It's already going to be bulky because you have a really thin paper with a slightly thicker sticker paper, and so it's already going to like chunk up. But if I start adding layers and layers of things, it's going to get out of hand. Am I counting right? 14, 15, 16, 17. Cool. Now it's decision time, because I know it's really classic for the weather to go on this column, but the weather is always in this column. There's going to be this crazy hump here, and it's already happening. And so for these 2 weeks, I thought I would combat that hump by putting the weather in this column, which is just the opposite side, and it would like even out over time. Maybe one day I'll go crazy and put the weather in the middle, but this is not the same size as this box. So if I put something here, they mess things up in other places. I also don't know if I want to have any of these boxes. I'm going to just not bother with those yet and avoid the question until I outline. this the way I want to, but then I have to decide. I'm gonna go with this kind of layout, I think. So I'm just using a journaling card from Simply Gilded that I cut down to fit in my Hobonichi. I'm using it as a straight edge. I've had it for a while, so it has ink and stuff all over it. I am using the Scribble Prints Co. and Pen Gems collab pen. I bought it because I thought it was really pretty, and it is. But then I never really used it because I don't like ballpoint pens. However, ballpoint pens are the only pen that I really like in the Hobonichi. They don't smear nearly as much as gel pens. Even like quick drying pens, they're weird. I don't like them. The ballpoint pen is very reliable in the Hobonichi, I think. So I trained myself to use the ballpoint pen because I really like this planner and I really wanted it to work. So I just got used to it. Not that bad. The only thing I don't like about ballpoint pens is that the ink gets gloopy, gloppy, gets weird, and I don't like that. I don't know if that's a Pen Gem pen problem or not, but I'm finally using this pen, which I enjoy. Because I bought it, I want to use it. So, similar to this, I want to have my weather over there, but now the question is going to be, do I want to have these boxes over there? And I think they're sized to fit over here or over here, but these boxes are a little wider. And that's why I'm considering these, because I feel like I might have a little more space, like there would be some breathing room on either side. And in this case, if I do this, I go this route, I will end up like stacking things in a way I tried to avoid with the date covers. But I don't know. Sometimes you gotta pick your battles. This is what I think I'm gonna try to fight. I think I'll like this. If I don't, then I won't do it again. Yep. I also want to have more stickers here to even out the lump that's going to form because of the date headers, which I honestly really need to have. Like, I couldn't handle this here. One, it's a little too plain. Two, there's too much happening. I don't care about the moon phases. It says Sunday, but then it also has two different kinds of Japanese characters, and I don't know what each is saying. But I also know that I don't care. I really just need the English word and the numbers, and anything else is way too cluttered. So that's why I just cover them up. And I think it makes it really simple, and it's the information that's most important for me is just the number and the day. Oh, this one is crooked. And I don't know if my hair is getting in the shots, but I apologize. It's been a hot mess. My hair is usually, it's curly. That's to start. It's curly, and it does a lot of like flyaways, which I think I tamed fairly well with the conditioner and shampoo combination that I've been using for like 2 years now. and I really enjoy it, but then I ran out. And the store I happened to be in when I remembered I ran out only had this other kind of shampoo. Well, no, I didn't look very hard. I was in the clearance section, and so I just picked up a random shampoo. It is not good. I don't like it. My hair is not having a good time. It's been a hot mess ever since, and I need to go just buy the shampoo I'm used to using, but I keep forgetting. Okay, next I'm going to be using these checklists, and I think that it is such that I don't need, yeah, I'm just gonna follow here, but I don't want to have like two, I don't want to have the same color as these boxes. And so what I'm doing here is trying to like, this is the main pattern, and even though I'm bringing in some of the brighter colors, they're solid. I'm not bringing in this top washi. I don't know what I'll do instead, but something else. And then I will only bring in a couple of the full boxes. Maybe up to half. We'll see how this works. Something I like is that it does appear that these full boxes are the same width as this box, which is nice because when the full boxes are the same as this box, they can only go on this side. Otherwise, they start bleeding to the beyond this like line. And when you try to line them up to this line, you get way into the margin, and that makes it harder to close the page. And so then I had to trim here, and that was a mess, and I don't want to do that again. But I really like this kit. I love the summery colors. The blues, the yellows, the oranges, the greens. They're like super pretty. And I think this is going to be good. I think this is a good kind of spread to bring in the summer, because it's technically summer in that I don't have class right now. But I'm still wrapping things up school-wise, and haven't even really decided my summer plans. I have had a summer job and or summer program every single year since the summer after the 4th grade. And I don't currently have a summer job or program because I put so much of my time into figuring out what I'm going to do next year, which was definitely more important at the time. But now I don't know what I'm going to do with all the time that I do have. So we shall see, I suppose. I think I do want to use both habit trackers, and I want to mark Monday with one of these boxes because that is when my boyfriend and I will celebrate our 30th month anniversary, 2.5 years. And we do that every month, so I want to mark that. And other than that, I don't know that there's even anything happening, which is why I just don't know what to do with anything. See, here I put this here, but I don't think I'm going to end up liking that. I want to do something on this side. Something. Or maybe nothing. Let's pick full boxes. I definitely want this in here. See, I could just put like a couple of full boxes and then also Maybe I won't put, maybe I'll just have a list. Maybe I'll just have a list. I need to find washi tape that will look good. Gold Simply Gilded. I also have this. I don't like that. I have these yellow flowers. I think Gold Simply Gilded will work nicely. I love these inverted bows. And the gold bows are the first ones that came out with the tea box. And I did not have the subscription at that time. I canceled it after September, I think. And I didn't think I liked this washi. Like, I wasn't sure that this was, like, I didn't feel like I was missing out on it, that I didn't have the subscription at the time. But then the March one, I think, came out, and she had the pink bracelet, and I love that pink bracelet. So I knew I really wanted that box, and then in that box came the silver bow washi, and I love that bow washi so much. And so I knew that I wanted to get the gold and like the pink / rosish gold foil that came in the box right after this one. And luckily they were still available for double dip even a couple of months later after I finally resubscribed, and so I was able to get it. And it was also that the March box, the Simplicity box, came with the 5mm, and once I had the 5mm, I was like, okay, now I need to have the whole set because I really like them. So yeah, I've been using these a fair amount. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. I have a good time with them. And I want to do something here. Oops. As a backdrop to this sticker, which is just something that I made for myself. I think I'm gonna put her on the other side. So that we are building a frame. Here are all my things. Yeah, that's good. What's the middle one? There we go. So now I have a space just to write stuff. Just to write things down. And I think from here on out on, like, I'll have my top 4 thingamajiggers here, and then here I will put boxes or flags. Actually, I won't put anything. I don't like that this line is here, because I feel like there's a division, and if I write over that division, what will happen? Nothing at all. But and then I could also cut this in half, and then I want to use these. Okay. I will fill this out. I will put a couple more full boxes in. This 1, 2, 3. One more here. And now this will basically bleed over. It'll just be the 4 things, and then maybe something here, and then maybe 1 or 2 things down there, depending on what is happening that day. Which means that I will add this flag. Is this longer? Put this right here. And these are things that I will just fill out later, depending on what happens what I end up doing when we reach this week. I don't know that I like that. But I do know that I think I've committed to it. So we're going to press forward. Something like that. This might be mostly decoration, I don't know. And then we'll put in the habit checkers. Is this one already a problem again? I'll just put it right over. It's not that big a deal. And then lastly, I think I would use this strip. Somehow on this side. And now there's so much happening that you don't even really notice that that line's a little darker. And I've just kind of made another section. Ooh, and this might actually fit nicely. Oops. There, that was perfect. So, final spread. You have the top washi, my day covers, the bottom washi, and these boxes for the weather, to-do lists, special occasion, random other bits, weekly to-do list, habit tracker, and that is this week. I'm going to write in just and I can't actually spell out all of month-iversary in there, but I know what that means. And then I think we are done. So what I have left, I have this strip, which is good because it will match this date cover when I decide to use this kit again. I have tons of washi, all the icons, these two full boxes, the top washi, which I think will tie in well with, whoa, there are only 3. There are only 7 full boxes. I was thinking as if I were using an Erin Condren kit, but there are only 7 full boxes in this kit. So that's something. But these are basically full boxes, so it'll all work out. But like all these flags and boxes, these little header thingies, I don't know that I'll use those. These flags, a couple more boxes. This I don't use either. I've never used one of these kinds of trackers. But there's another kit's worth of stuff here, basically. Or another spread's worth of stuff. And so, yeah, that ends it for this plan with me. If you've liked what you've seen, be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!